I'm going to be honest with you, I was so scared. Moving abroad sounded like a dream to me. But when the dream became reality, so did the anxiety, the loneliness, and the faith that took to survive it all. So, welcome to my channel. In case you're new here, subscribe. And today I'm going to give you a full narration of how I moved abroad alone and how God walked me through every beautiful, terrifying, and stretching moments of it. So stay tuned. So on this day I decided to shoot a random video. This was downtown. It was so hot and I was heading to the school library. So let's get started. Back home in Kenya, I always had this deep knowing that my purpose wasn't limited to where I was born. I wanted more opportunities, more knowledge, more space to grow into the woman I knew I could become. So I started praying seriously about it. I asked God, if you open the door, I will walk through it even if I'm afraid. I didn't know it then, but that prayer would be tested in ways I never imagined. I remember sitting outside the US Embassy in Girigiri waiting for my turn. My heart was beating. I had to tell myself, you belong it here, you have worked for this. When I got approved, I cried. But then it hit me, I'm leaving everything I know, family, comfort, and culture, for a new world I barely understand. The first few weeks in America were hard. Yes, I was grateful, but also I was lonely. New faces, new system, new food. I remember going to the store looking for flour to make chapati and just standing there confused. But even in my lowest moments, I felt this quiet voice in my spirit saying, I brought you here and I'm not leaving you now. That voice kept me going. I knew God was always with me. Not always with loud miracles, but with peace, with strength, with divine connections. Strangers became friends. Professors spoke life into me. Classmates made me laugh when I needed most. So if you're planning to move abroad, don't just pack your bags, pack your faith. It's what sustains you when everything else feels so unfamiliar. I filmed this video inside the library as I was looking for a serious sort of book from female perspective on my favorite movie. Moving abroad isn't glamorous, it's growth, it's survival, it's faith on fire, but also beautiful, it's freeing. I've learned you don't need to have it all figured out to take the next step. You just need the courage to say yes. And I trust to know that God never sends you where His grace won't cover you. So if you're watching this and afraid to take the leap, breathe, pray, prepare, and then go. You will find strength you didn't know was in you. I found this wall art so aesthetical and I like the way it was positioned on the wall, so I was like, let me take a video of it. Yeah, this section of the library is decorated to look like the outdoors. It feels like a peaceful reading garden inside the library. I felt so good being here and breathing this type of air. Here it was already 7 p.m. and we were expecting rain anytime, and I was like, let me prepare myself to go back home. As I was heading out, I passed through this special reading room named in honor of one of the scholars here in the US. It is a quiet place set apart for reflection and learning. As you can see, nobody is here and it is so quiet. It also stands out as a tribute to a life that made an impact, inviting readers to pause, focus, and feel inspired by the legacy behind the name. I was attracted by this plant near the window, where the sun was shining through. For a moment, everything felt so calm. Warm light, quiet hair, and a gentle reminder to keep growing.
Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye. It's raining.